Hey guys, I got a question on Instagram this week, and it is the new Ideal implants. What makes them ideal compared to saline? So, the new saline implant is called the Ideal implant, and it's filled with the same saline saltwater solution as the older saline implants. What makes them different and more unique is the Ideal implant has two shells. It's called like a double lumen. So there's an internal shell, and then there's another shell, like the external shell. And the idea is that there's two places to fill up the implant, which is going to give it more of a natural feel. And when you feel it, it kind of slips on each other, like the two chambers kind of slide on each other to give it more of like a silicone feel. And with the double fill chambers, I wish I had a prop I could show you, but you fill up two sections of it, and when you do that, it reduces the chance of rippling. So they were trying to attack like the rippling of the saline implant, and saline not feeling very natural, so they were trying to make it feel more like silicone with the peace of mind of knowing if you have a rupture. That's kind of like their tagline. So for me, I wanted the Ideal implants. I really did. But in 2016, they were released in 2014. They were rolling them out in 2015. And in 2016, it was like March when I had my revision and at Davis Pyle, and they didn't have the size I wanted to go up to yet because they were still just releasing certain sizes to surgeons. They just didn't have the biggest, I have the biggest one, but I wanted a 550 implant, and here they only had like a 400. So I couldn't get the Ideal implant, so I stuck with the regular saline implant. And I get asked a lot, why do you have saline? Well, for me, I just feel like it fits me best. I had breast tissue to cover the implant, so I don't have rippling. They feel natural to me because my existing breast tissue is over the implant. And I like the idea of knowing if I have a rupture, I know immediately. I mean, it will be immediately. It'll be like a flat tire. But at least I'm not constantly wondering, is there something wrong with the shell? Do I need an MRI? And I know most people don't get the breast MRIs, but if it were me, I would, just because that's my personality. But everyone is different. Where some women would way more prefer their implants feel more natural than caring about if there's a rupture. Everyone's different. There's no right or wrong reason. I don't care what the implant feels like. I just want to know if the shell is damaged. Everyone's different. There's no right or wrong reason. It's just what matters to you, and then you can tailor what matters to you, what implants will work best for you, which is, I think, really cool about the breast implant industry today. There are so many implants out there. They're obviously saline and silicone. With silicone, there's different types of cohesiveness. With the salines, there's now two options, which before there was just one option, so that's really cool. So breast implants are constantly being innovated, and it's really nice that what's important to you can be specifically tailored to you, like which breast implant would be best for you. So that's something to consider. But when it comes to the old salines and the newer salines, I would have liked to have gotten the Ideal, but I couldn't. And the women that I know who have Ideals, they do say they feel a little bit more firm than like a silicone implant. So if you want to get the Ideal implants, keep that in mind. They might feel a little more firm than you're hoping for, but everyone seems to love them too. So I guess it really just depends on what you want and what you like.